Hello! So it is 11:15 on day 19 and I just got home. I had one run through of the Kachurian today at the library and we played through it relatively well. I did record our rehearsal, our run through, and the performance that followed, and sadly I played better in the rehearsal than I did in the performance, and I'm so mad because the rehearsal video is ruined by random people walking by or standing in front of the camera because they weren't paying attention. And the guy who was setting up all the chairs was just like slamming them around and walking around and stuff. So I might actually try to cheat just a bit. And if it's possible to splice some of the audio from the rehearsal video into the performance video, just to have like one really good unaffected recording, because of the 3 runs of the piece that I've recorded, 2 of them have been, well, I guess all 3 of them have been ruined technically, because the one at the clarinetist house was okay, but I could not see my hand. So that's a bit of a bummer for me, that I could see my face and my body and what I was doing, but I couldn't see my actual instrument to review or analyze anything that was going on there. But I played well. And also a portion of the 3rd movement of that recording was ruined by a child trying to sing along. And then the run that we did today, right before our performance, I played really well, personally. I feel that I played really well during that, and that was ruined by outside forces, the guy setting up chairs and just random people not paying attention to the fact that there was a camera in the middle of the room pointed right at us. And then I ruined the actual performance by playing so poorly. And I know one of the biggest flubs in it was when I hit the pedal to turn my page, and I'm performing from the score on my iPad Pro, and I just dirked out. I had a brain fart and I looked at the wrong line. And I looked at that and I was like, whoa, those aren't notes that I know. That is not where I am. Like, I don't know what I was doing. So I fell out for a bar and a half or something while I tried to figure out where the heck I was. But there were a few other things, fingerings and shifts and stuff, that I missed today in the performance that I think went better in the rehearsal. So I'm going to be selfish and try to splice the audio, because I know I'm not going to be able to actually cut and splice the video together because the angles are slightly different, but they're close enough that there should not be any difference in the audio. So if I can do it, it should be seamless, and maybe the only thing that you'll say is, hey, it looks like you're not playing those notes right there, and it's probably because I wasn't. But by golly, I want at least an audio recording. I want one good recording of this piece, because we worked so hard on it. It was such a strange circumstance of not being able to get together nearly as often as you would want to on a piece like this. And it went so well despite everything. I'm not upset, just a little bit. So anyway, I'm not going to post a video of that performance yet, because I want to get a video on here before midnight. So I'm trying to keep this short. I do not have time to divide up the Khachaturian videos from the videos of the rest of the other performers on the concert program tonight, or this afternoon. And they wouldn't upload in time, and by golly, I am not going to post makeup for yesterday because I didn't post a video kind of things this time around, because this is day 19 and this is as far as I got in the last posting a video every day challenge that I did. So here is a video for you. I seem to do one talking video per week anyway. So just an overview of what happened in my playing today. We did a run of the Khachaturian. I performed the Khachaturian. I watched my friends perform the Brahms trio for violin, cello, and piano. And then I scooped up all my stuff and I went away to the youth symphony rehearsal that I work at on Saturdays. And I played there for an hour and a half. And then I went to Whole Foods and I got a huge container of chili, and I sat in my car and I ate a little bit of it while I was reviewing the performance recording from this afternoon. And after I'd eaten a little bit of that around 6:40, I drove to my friend's house, and her brother is in town, and he's a violinist and doesn't get to play chamber music often. So we called on a violist friend of ours, and they brought me in on violin. And we read Opus 18 number 1, Mozart, Band 2 number 17. I'm not sure of the accursial number. I don't remember. 100 something. I think it's one of the wind quartets. A very nice little piece though. And then we played Mendelssohn Opus 44 number 1, Beethoven Opus 18 number 4, and then to close off the night we played the first movement of Opus 18 number 6. So I'm done for the evening. I will force myself to play a little bit tomorrow. I'm looking at my calendar. I have a desk calendar now, and I actually don't have anything to do tomorrow. So maybe I'll practice a little bit. I do have a lot of orchestra stuff to be working on, and running out of time to work on it. And I also need to get back to the cello shop and do some, work, that job thing that I have. So I don't know when I'll post that Khachaturian video, but it'll just kind of appear on my page at some point, and you can find it if you want to find it. In the meantime, I'm going to eat the sandwich that I packed for dinner and never actually had time to eat. So I'm gonna eat my lunch/dinner at 11:23 at night and go to sleep. So signing off on day 19, and I will be back on day 20 with a short playing video of some sort. So see you tomorrow.